to feature live clairvoyant reading, okay, with EvolvMe Practitioner. What is EvolvMe? All right, so let me see quickly. EvolvMe is a marketplace. Hold on for a second. I need to kind of turn off this thing before I start talking again. EvolvMe is a marketplace for all things enlightenment and metaphysics. All right, this place is going to launch on October 25th. So today I'm inviting their practitioner to come on and just show their showmanship in their reading, and you guys can get the samples of their practitioners. We were supposed to have Riaan here today. He is from South Africa, but he just told me that he has a little difficulty with the light no power over there in South Africa, so he just can't seem to see anything. But I don't know, he may be able to try to get on later on. But for now, I got Chakra. Chakra is an amazing reader from EvolvMe. So let's welcome Chakra. Chakra, how are you?
Hi, Tina. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me here. So excited to be here and share with your audience. I'm doing great. So I'm not a clairvoyant like Ria, but I am a spiritual healer facilitator, and I also do oracle readings as well. So I'll be happy to share some guidance today with anyone. I also work with the archangels, and I apply healing with the archangels as well. So for those of you who want to maybe get some guidance from the archangels, you're more than welcome to ask your questions, and I'll be happy to give you the guidance that is for your highest good.
Beautiful. So quickly, Chakra, can you talk about EvolvMe a little bit so the audience can know what is EvolvMe?
Absolutely. So the way I see EvolvMe is basically it's a community. Really, it's a community where we come in and practitioners have come together to share not only knowledge but also healing and help guide all of those who are looking to evolve in their spiritual path. What I really like about this platform is, again, it is based on a community of practitioners who really care about what they do. We all care very deeply for the work that we do. We really work in integrity. One of the things that I really love about the platform is that the founders are very intentional about the practitioners that they invite in. There's a very specific process that they're going through to really select the practitioners, and they're really taking the time one by one to make sure that the people that they're inviting into the space to practice, that they're really truly operating from the heart space and here to serve for the highest good of humanity.
Wow, beautiful. I totally agree. I met, talked to the founder of EvolvMe, and just absolutely amazing, beautiful energy. And you guys have great energy too, because I have talked to some of your practitioners, and all of them are really amazing energy, and I actually have talked to some of them personally. Oh, well, hold on. Riaan is here, okay? Yeah. Hello, Riaan. How are you doing?
Hey, good, and you?
My God, last minute just show up. Awesome. Did you come traveling here? Riaan,
No,
can you hear
we
us?
have
Yeah.
yes, can you hear me?
Good. Beautiful.
Good.
Beautiful. Well, welcome, Riaan. We just, Chakra just introduced herself. Now, are you ready to introduce yourself a little bit? So just quick bio about yourself, and then we'll get people going about EvolvMe. But introduce yourself, what you do.
Okay, yes, my name's Riaan. I'm on EvolvMe. We've talked about this last year. Theon started this up, and a big step for her. So yeah, quite excited. Okay, I do clairvoyant. I also do intuitive training now. I'm going to present on EvolvMe as well. I do introduction to all the things. I think not everybody knows what everything means. We find it they a lot of the terminology is really missed. I try and introduce it in a very simple. If I'm very passionate to things like palm reading, face reading, on this platform, but
good.
I do that, and then I combine it with astrology, human design, and numerology, and give people an idea of, with stuff. I've done something similar for a long time ago, actually. So
That's right.
It's very,
Now,
something that's very, yes, and quite great of a couple of people like this just
now,
to
Riaan,
discover.
Just hang on
Yes?
a little bit. Yeah, you're breaking up, so hold on. Can everyone hear him well? Because I know I got a couple messages here. Mary said, can he ask the spirit move back a little bit from his energy field so he can listen to breaks up? And Nikki said he's breaking up a little bit. So maybe you could come a little bit closer to I'm not sure how. Yeah. You do break up a little bit because I can tell. Okay, some people can hear you. All right. Okay, go on. And
Okay, yes. Okay, yeah, I'm the connection is, I know the very good, so it's just the internet connection. So we'll just see. But yes, simplistically, I do the together with the other. I've done cards along to use them so much, and then it's just that I do based on you, and then so just combining those and a good idea of who they are and what the next, how they can move forward in the best way.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, Riaan. Thank you. So Riaan and Cara, we're gonna get started because I know these people. We got a lot of people coming in, rolling in. So we're gonna do that. All right. So we are going to I'm gonna call out the person's name. I mean, some of you have seen familiar faces, but definitely they want to try it out. Different practitioner here today. So Riaan and Cara is gonna be taking turn. Reading people. Riaan, I got this because you just got here. I'm going to type in the name of the person. And you guys can tune in and what can you see the private message, Riaan? On the screen?
Yes.
Awesome. So we have Addison Patricia, she's first. Addison Patricia, you got question? Please type in real quick. And the next person is SB, and then Nikki next, third one. So I would like Patricia to type the question real quick. And if not, the next person type the question, whoever have a question first. Addison Patricia or SB Pisces and Nikki Yacker. So whoever get question first, I will have Riaan from South Africa and also Cara from Florida to read you guys. And for those who just come in, please be patient. And, I see all of your name. Just have your question ready, but do not type in yet. All right. So SB, he has a question already. If Cara and everybody else don't type in anything. How does K the Taurus feel about me? And so whoever tuned in first can go ahead and give the messages. So SB Pisces is going to go first. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Still saying me while I'm breaking up. So if your hand up, how does the Taurus about the person? I'm getting that it's difficult to discuss for some reason. It's kind of a blockage to this is I think there's a lot of behind the person, and that I get a good connection, but more from a point of view nervous about it, and not being 100% and really knowing what to do. So it's almost like this kind of an energy behind it. So when something like that happens, it's going to be to to communicate. I think it's almost hard any feelings as such. It's a case of they've got so many issues for people then to really so it would be like the person to really to be themselves and give them the opportunity to be able to communicate with you, and then I feel.
So Riaan, it seems like a lot of people say that your sound's breaking. It's hard to understand, which is yeah. I mean, a lot of people are mentioning that. So I don't know if there's something that we could clear out, but in the meantime, yeah, it's very hard to understand too, even myself. And I would just, okay, let's pause with Riaan for a second and see what we can do with that. But Chikara, let's go ahead and go for it. Chikara, go ahead and read.
Yeah, so SB Pisces.
Yes.
Hi, SB. I'm pulling some information here from the archangels. I work mainly with the archangels. And Archangel Raphael is coming forth. And Archangel Raphael is all about healing. And the message that I'm getting for you is that there's some healing that has to, that really has to be done between you and that person. Okay, this person, this K, the Taurus. I also see, I pulled a card for you, and the card of adversity came up. So when this card came up for me, I felt like it's very tough communicating. There's like a very hard time communicating, and then to try to see. The message for you here is to try to see this challenge as an opportunity for healing, also for yourself. So to really go back to self and recognize that there's some things here that are being mirrored between you and him. I'm seeing here that you're being invited to really start seeing how you want your relationships to look like. Okay. I know this is not necessarily answering the question about this person feeling how they feel about you, but sometimes Spirit, what it wants to do is to really go back to mirroring ourselves, seeing what's happening for ourselves, because all of these experiences, these adversities that we have, sometimes are an invitation for us to heal. So Archangel Raphael came forth, and Archangel Raphael is about healing. And Archangel Raphael is also telling me that you want to connect to visualizing your life and how you want your relationships to be. You're also being invited to reconnect with your past, because your past has a lot of information and a lot of information that you need to address before you can see those visions that you want to experience moving forward, the things that you want to see happening moving forward. You have to go back to the past, and address past experiences so that you can open up the opportunities for your relationships to flourish. So see this adversity, see this situation between you and him as an opportunity for you to go back to self and go back to your past.
Okay, welcome back, Riaan. Did you try a different connection?
Yes. I just if you, as they said, there's two options. I mean, now
I still just keep talking and see because I think I still hear the breakup though. Yeah.
then it's
Okay,
it's on
beautiful reading,
the
Chakra.
connection side.
Yeah.
If it's that's the options I have. So if it's
Now we're gonna ask
Fortunately,
people to. Can you guys hear him well? Yeah, still breaking up. That's what another person said, and which two people said that, and I have to agree with that. We have a hard time hearing you, actually, Riaan. So the third option, do you have? Now, in the meantime, when we're waiting, maybe when you're waiting, let's go with the next person. We can just move people along, okay? And so let's go with. Okay, we're gonna ask Mary suggests ask the spirit to clear out energy out of him, but he has probably Mercury retrograded. That. All right, let's go with Nikki question. This is why I said do not post your question yet until I call you, because when everybody putting in chat, then your messages scroll upward and I have to scroll down, and the reader will not be able to see your question. So hold on, have the question ready, but do not paste yet. Just be. So Nikki's net, can you guys see the question, Chakra? And I know Riaan cannot have a, let me see. Nikki, what messages do my guides angels have for me at this time regarding the guy I'm currently seeing and with my general path right now? Nikki Yacker. Can you see? Okay. In the meantime, Riaan just texted me that since his connection doesn't work really well, he will drop off at this time, but he will come back, next time to do the reading. Yeah, some of the towers are off now because he's all the way in South Africa. That's why perhaps the connection is not working well. Riaan is like, yep. All right, guys. Sorry to see Riaan go. He's really good reader as well. But now we're going to tune in on Nikki Yacker. Okay, so.
All right, so I'm tuning in, Nikki. So Archangel Azrael came forth. Okay, there's a little bit of baggage that you've been dealing with, from past experiences, past relationships. And there's a lot of guilt around, guilt and shame that's showing up here. So you're being invited to start working to release all of this baggage from the past, but specifically for you is past relationships. So that's what I'm picking up here. I'm also picking up that as you do this, so Archangel Azrael, what he's saying is that once you start releasing all of this baggage and really forgiving, opening your heart and forgiving, transformation will happen. That transformation that you're looking to see in your life is going to happen once you release this. But this has to happen before you move forward. You've been praying for that transformation. You've been praying for this transformation to happen. So it's important that you really stay grounded in your heart and don't forget that all of this baggage is it's just noise, and it just weighs down the opportunities for you to move forward in your relationships in general, in your path. All this baggage is affecting many areas of your life. Like when I see it, what I'm being shown, basically just like almost like different legs that are touching different parts of your life because of this specific baggage that you've been carrying. Is there anything else that Spirit wants to say? Okay, Archangel Raziel is coming forward for you. Let me take a look and see what Archangel Raziel wants to say. Okay. All right, some of this baggage is related to past lives. So you want to address any past life regression, any past life healing, anything that's related to past lives, because the issues stem from past lives. Okay, and then also Archangel Raziel is saying that you have ideas right now flourishing inside of you. There's little things that are kind of percolating inside of you at this moment. Okay, and that these ideas are really being inspired, right? Inspired by Spirit. So you want to make sure that you work with Archangel Raziel. You can call upon Archangel Raziel to get the clarity. Okay, and if you're struggling with it, if you're struggling with really believing in these ideas and saying, oh, well, this is not possible, or, you know, that I can't do that, just really go back and ask Archangel Raziel to help you overcome these thought patterns that sometimes percolate for you. Okay. Any other Archangel that wants to guide? No. I'm pulling a card for you. As you are applying this message, there's a message from the goddess Kuan Yin coming through for you, to have mercy for yourself, to practice self-compassion, to not be so hard on yourself, to recognize that you are experiencing this lifetime for a learning experience, for growth. You are held and so loved at this moment. And just know that practicing that self-compassion is paramount for you to really see those transformations in your life. And I'm complete.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, hopefully that resonated with you. Anyway, just quickly, guys, a little announcement. You know, just don't forget to, if it's your first time, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Click like and share this video, you know, to your friends and family. Remember, tomorrow we're gonna have another different practitioner at 4 p.m. I have an announcement and the link posted on my YouTube. So do come back, because EvolvMe are going to be sending different practitioners on a weekly basis to give you guys free healing samples and then free reading samples. How about that? So just, you know, come back tomorrow at 4 p.m. There's a different practitioner. You know, that's going to be, I don't know what it's going to be. I mean, I know it's going to be something has to do with healing. It's very, you know, I'm really unfamiliar with it, but it sounds quite fascinating. So I just cannot wait to experience that. So let's go with the next person. Next person is, we got Annette Fritz.
Okay, connecting to Annette.
Yes, Annette Fritz. I'm going to roll. See, this is why please do not post questions yet until I call out your name, because then I have to scroll down all the way up to your question, which is, okay, here you go. Annette, I have her question here. Can you see that, to Cara? Annette Fritz, will my business be successful, and any suggestion on locations?
All right, connecting right now. Give me a minute. Archangel Haniel is coming forward, Annette. Okay, Annette, you intuitively know already where you want your business to be. I'm being shown that you intuitively know where it's going to flourish, and you've been shown already where that place is. And so trust that nudge that you've been receiving, because it is the right place. However, there is I am seeing a thought pattern of disbelief that that's not possible, because it seems unattainable. I just want you to step back and try to recognize that that's ego. That's not spirit. That's ego. And the ego sometimes wants to protect us. So try to step away from that ego, and recognize that that place that you already are thinking about, you've been shown this place, is the place. And you are already in that awareness. Archangel Haniel is letting me know that you already are aware of the fact that your business is successful already, that you will be able to ground this place. Okay, I'm being invited also to let you know that to think about including crystal healing in the business as well. So include any sort of crystal healing. Let me just get clarification. Is this for herself, or is this at her business as something that she will? So it's sort of an offering too. This will help kind of bring a lot of people towards your place. If you include crystal healing, sort of crystal healing, if you can include that in there in some shape or form, that will really bring and attract a lot of people towards you. Is there any other archangel that wants to come forward? No. I'm pulling a card for you.
And I just want to welcome everyone who just came in. Welcome, Jittery.
Okay, Annette, I am seeing the card of dance for you. So, and I'm seeing this is tonight, the full moon. Give yourself the chance to dance away any of those thought patterns that I mentioned earlier. Dance those away. Give them to the moon. Give them away. This is the perfect time, because this is a dream. This is a dreamy moon. So you want to give away to the moon anything that is basically any thought process or any insecurity that is holding you back from really opening up into that fullness of what your dreams are. Your dreams are downloaded to you because you're meant to ground them, Annette. So that's a reminder for you. And then also the dance. Just dance it away. Tonight you're being invited to dance. Dance under the moon if you can, because that's going to be a really powerful opportunity for you to release. And I'm complete.
Thank you. Hope that helps you, Annette. All right, just quickly, the next person would be Edison. And Edison, post your question, please. And remember, guys, do not post your question right away until I call your name. I will text you and tell you you're next, just to cue you. But post the question as soon as I call out your name, because when a lot of people are typing in your messages, your question goes up, and then I'll miss you. I would think that you do not show up when I call out your name. Does that make sense? And so that can get kind of confusing. So I'm trying to get everybody's in line. So Addison, I don't know, you post your question. Can you post it right now? If not, we're going to move to the next one. Okay. There you go. Addison, next question is, what do my guides need me to know?
Okay, Addison, connecting to your guides, connecting to your higher self, calling upon your higher self to come forth. And your archangel that wants to come forward for Addison. Okay, anything else? Okay. Addison, you're being invited, and this is a perfect timing because it's interesting. The full moon is really coming through for you here. You're being invited to release the grief that you've been carrying inside, and to really move towards practicing forgiveness. Archangel Azrael is here, just guiding you with this, and wants you to know that as you release the grief, as you release this, this is going to really just open you up to just not feel any sort of heaviness anymore. So just remember that when you're forgiving, you're not forgiving for yourself. You're not forgiving because you're letting the person slide for the issue that was between you, but it's really more about you and not carrying that pain inside. And then I'm also being guided to tell you that another thing that you can do at this moment, Archangel Azrael is saying for you to practice a mantra, a positive mantra to help you whenever any negative thoughts come through your mind. What happens energetically when we're carrying grief inside, our mind connects emotionally to that space, and then we automatically have these thought processes that come through. So what Archangel Azrael is suggesting for you at this moment to help you shift and rebalance yourself is to practice those positive mantras. So for example, if there's something negative that shows up, like what is the positive statement of that, and start practicing that. Okay, is there anyone else that wants to come forth for her? Okay, Archangel Jeremiel is coming forth for you. Okay, Archangel Jeremiel is also indicating to make those positive adjustments. And this is going to help you also with your spiritual vision, with being able to see even further, to really activate your gifts, because there are gifts that are waiting to come forth for you. But in order for you to really activate those gifts, you have to heal this part. Again, release that grief that I mentioned earlier, okay? So as you are releasing all of this stuff and you're making those adjustments, you're going to start seeing things. You're going to start hearing things. Don't be afraid. This is part of your journey of connecting to your inner power. There's a lot of activation that is happening for a lot of us here on Earth. So just remember this, that in order for you to get to that side, there's a little bit of cleaning that has to happen beforehand. Okay. Is there anyone else that wants to come forth for her? Okay. I'm pulling a card for you. I'm getting the card of union. So the spiritual union, the union of you, the you with yourself. So, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine, the shadow and the light. You are both of those things. You're a beautiful being. And remember that no matter what, all of what you are experiencing and what you have experienced is really for your highest good. It's working for you. So you are a union of both the shadow and the light, and that's a beautiful thing. So just remember that. That's the message that's coming through. I am complete. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, hope that resonated with you, Patricia or Addison. So just a quick announcement. Again, guys, if you just got here, welcome to my channel. Do not forget to subscribe, click like, and check some of the videos that I did. There's a lot of things going on my channel with a lot of interview with different speakers and teachers that are all awesome. I will be having this live streams, free readings and healings on regular basis, guys. Not only that, I have added a lot of meditation and guided hypnosis on my channel as well. So just check it out and pass along, my channel and also this live stream, because this is gonna be ongoing. All right. So hope that works. Help you. Addison. Next person, Century Man. Please post your question. If Century Man is not ready, then I get the next person, which is let me see. See, I even myself get confused too with a lot of people. There you go. 21 Century Man. If you're ready, post your question. If not, Ro, you can post your question too. Ro or Jim. Okay, we have to do it fast, guys. Got question ready? Post it. If not, Jill Early 111 post the question. There you go. He posted a question. I have been searching for a job for the past 2 months. Do you think I will get a new job this month or by November? Cool.
Okay. Connecting to 21st century male.
Mm-hmm.
Calling upon your higher self and your guides. Are we connected? Thank you. Is he going to? It's going to be this month. Okay, so I'm not getting this month, but I am getting that by November. And let me just ask here if there's any guidance from any archangels that want to come forth. Okay, so Archangel Uriel is coming forth for you. Let's see what guidance Archangel Uriel has for you, okay? Okay. Okay, so Archangel Raziel is coming forth because he wants you to know that at this moment you're being invited to start writing all of your insights. This is important because your opinion about the things that matter in the job interviews, right? When you're going into these job interviews, there's a lot that you can share with them in order for you to be successful at really convincing them that you are the right person for the job. So you're being invited right now to write down your insights. You receive a lot of insights about how to improve things and how to make things better. There's a lot of that that comes through. Sometimes you may not share it, or you may forget to share it. So it's important that you do that you write it down, and then you share those insights, because they are basically the key to open the doors for you. Is there anything else, Archangel Uriel, that you want to share? Anything else? Any other Archangel? Archangel Raziel is coming forward as well. So we got Archangel Raziel here permanently with us. Yeah. Okay. Archangel Raziel is also just really activating right now. So I'm going to ask Archangel Raziel to download all the codes of activating the inner knowing of all of the insights that you're meant to be expressing. So I'm going to ask for this to be downloaded to your higher self. All you have to do is just receive. So you just say, I receive, and all of the codes that are meant to be downloaded for you will be downloaded for you, so that you can get creative and be able to be inspired as you move through these job interviews. So again, Archangel Raziel is not only downloading this for you, but it's also reminding you that, yes, you have a lot of good things to offer. So it's important that you speak up these things that you do offer, and that you're able to see. You have a vision. You have an amazing vision to see things and how to improve things. So share that. Is there any other Archangel that wants to come through? No. Okay. Pulling a card for you real quick. The card of integrity came through for you. So you have a lot of integrity. You operate from integrity. So that's an important thing that you want to really address whenever you're having these conversations at these job interviews, is to really address the integrity that you come forth with. And I'm complete. Thank you.
Thank you. So hope this makes sense. You know, if you guys have any feedback, you're welcome to post to. Someone we read earlier mentioned about you was just dancing before she came here, so that's cool. So the next person is, did you read Ro? I mean, I haven't get confused. You read Ro, right, Jakira?
I haven't read Ro. I was reading 21st Century Men.
Perfect.
I would need to see where. So Ro already posted her.
Yep, we're gonna go with that, guys. So after Ro, there'll be
where is Ro? I don't see her.
Yeah.
Her question.
This is why guys, work with me. Don't post the question yet until I said you're next on the reading, because this is where we spending time scrolling down the screen a little too much. You know, it can be confusing looking all these messages. So I'm just gonna go with let me see. Melinda, just be patient. You know, just those who come in, just be patient, and we'll get to you. And let's go with Mario. Mario Ruiz Sosa. Can you see that? Any advice for my career moving forward?
Okay, Mario Ruiz Sosa. Okay, I am connecting to Mario Ruiz Sosa. Any advice for my career moving forward? All right, Mario, connecting to your higher self. Are we connected right now? Thank you. Any Archangel that wants to come forth? Archangel Raphael is coming forth for you. Let's take a look and see what Archangel Raphael wants to share. Okay, so at this moment, there's a lot of subconscious clutter that you're operating from. And you want to really start working towards really clearing any and they're in the shadows, so you're not really aware of them. They're in the subconscious. But I'm being guided right now by Archangel Raphael letting me know there's a lot of subconscious clutter. Sometimes this clutter can come from this lifetime or different lifetimes. I'm going to get confirmation on that for you. Is this clutter from this lifetime or different lifetimes? So this is from a different lifetime. So what happens sometimes is that we carry programming or any other sort of energetic noise that is running on the background. And sometimes I'm getting a message that you've been trying to shift things. You've been trying to shift things. But you feel like things are not shifting the way that you consciously are trying to do things, but then they don't really show up the way, or they don't develop the way that you expected them to, because of this clutter. And what happens is that these are energies that are basically on the background, really connecting to your current lifetime and affecting you in that manner. So I am really being guided to tell you that it's important that you go in and get some healing, some Akashic healing, any sort of past life regression, anything that will help you really release the things that are unknown to you at this moment, that have been keeping you from really seeing things shift the way that you want them to shift. Once you do this, once you take the time to do this, you'll be able to really set those intentions. And I'm being guided to tell you to use the moon, the new moon. Okay, so once you get your healing done, the new moon, and set those intentions to move forward. I am hearing, and can you confirm with me, Mario, are you trying to leave the place of employment that you're in right now, or are you trying to? I feel like there's some shift. There's some shift. Can you confirm with me this, please?
Yes, Mario, can you confirm with Chakra?
Yes. Okay. So, okay, before you do that, Mario, I really want to use word of caution. Really do the healing first. Okay? Do the healing first, work on the subconscious clutter, and then start making the moves and setting the intentions. Okay? Because then you'll have better clarity. Right now, there's a lot of noise for you. And that's the reason why you're feeling a little lost, because there's like so many things really just distracting because of this. So that's no other archangel is coming forward for you. I'm going to pull a card for you. Okay. Okay, so the card of flexibility came up for you. So really being flexible with the things that show up for you. So sometimes there's a little bit of turbulence ahead, or you've been through turbulence, and then it's kind of hard for you to kind of shift and flow. So really connecting to that essence of being flexible will help as well, especially right now, because you're experiencing, like I said, that subconscious clutter on the background, and also being flexible with yourself. You don't have to have everything set in stone by a certain time. I'm being guided to tell you this, that things are going to basically evolve in your life based on what is meant for you, not anyone else around you. Okay, and I'm complete. Thank you.
Thank you, Mario. Thank you. Hope that helps you. Next person, Ro or Jim, and then after Ro would be Shannon. So Shannon, you get ready soon. Takira's thirsty now, you guys.
Yeah, I'm talking a lot.
Work her. You guys work her out. There you go. Let's do. All right, let's go with Rojin. The question, guidance messages for this new chapter in my life, please.
Okay, Rojin. Okay, connecting to your higher self, Ro. Are we connected to our higher self? Okay.
Thank you, Mario.
It's an archangel coming forward. Archangel Gabrielle is coming for you, Ro. Let me take a look and see what Archangel Gabrielle wants to tell you or wants to do for you. Okay, so Ro, I want to really zero in on your generosity. You have a very big heart, and you're very generous with a lot of what your energy, your everything. You're very generous and very open, and I'm being told by Archangel Gabrielle for you to use caution. Okay. Not because generosity is a bad thing, but sometimes a little bit of boundaries are important, and there's like a little bit of a lack of boundary happening sometimes for you, and you give too much, so much so that then you end up draining yourself. So it's important that you scale back a little bit, but do this with an open heart. Don't do this with closing your heart. Keep your heart open, but just remember that it's important that you care for yourself and your energy. Anything else you would like to let her know? Okay, so. Okay, and I'm also getting a message that you're meant to be teaching. You're meant to be teaching. You're either a teacher. You're meant to be teaching, and that's part of your soul path. So just remember that that if you're feeling the inkling to teach something, to really open up to that. That you have a lot of knowledge inside that you're able to really share. And stay focused on really sharing and teaching the things that you're very passionate about. Archangel Gabrielle, is there anything else that you want to let her know? Okay, anything else? Archangel Gabrielle is also with you at all times. Archangel Gabrielle is the one that helps teachers. So really connect to this archangel if you want to create a relationship with this archangel to really activate that within you even further. Yeah. Archangel Raziel is coming forth for you. Let's take a look and see what our Raziel wants to tell you. She's seeking, or is she? Okay, so I'm also Archangel Raziel is saying that you're starting to seek spiritual understanding and to expand into spiritual understanding, and to take one day at a time, that not everything is going to come at once, to be patient with yourself, that all of the things that are meant to be downloaded for you will be downloaded. I'm going to ask Archangel Raziel also to download to your higher self that understanding that you've been asking for in certain areas of your life. And all you have to do is ask, open up and ask to receive, and it shall be downloaded to your consciousness. Okay. Any other archangel that wants to come forward? Okay. Anything else? Okay, I'm going to pull a card for you. Okay, so I got the card of prosperity for you, which is a beautiful card. This card is basically inviting you to connect onto the positive things, to stay in that state of gratitude. And as you continue to stay in that state of gratitude, more abundance, more prosperity will come forward your way. Yeah, I'm hearing sometimes there's naysayers, especially when you share some of your things openly, and then people say, "Oh, is that possible?" Or don't pay attention to any of that. Just really focus on the positive, and surround yourself with people who will support those dreams of yours. And I'm complete.
Thank you so much, and hope that helps you, Shannon. And guys, for those who just came in, please be patient. And I have to apologize too, because when a lot of people type in, it's kind of and be honest, kind of hard to keep track of who's here first, so I apologize, but I'm going to try to get around to all of you. Mary, are you around? If you're around, please, yes, you go. Here you go. Mary's ready. She knows the game.
Mary.
There you go.
All right, Mary, connecting to your higher self.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I can see it front and center.
Right when I call your name, just paste the question just like that. Don't do it too soon. Don't do it too fast, because then I lose you, All right, let's go with it.
Connecting to your higher self, Mary. Just give me a sec. Connect to your higher self. Your archangels want to come forth. Okay, Archangel Raphael is here, and you said that you want to know how successful your memoir trilogy in terms of readership, and how can you enlarge your readership. Okay, so Archangel Jeremiel is coming forth. Let's see what Archangel Jeremiel. Okay. Okay, so she practiced. Okay, so Archangel Jeremiel is telling me that to practice that spiritual vision, right? Like that third eye vision of really expanding your readership, right? So that's the first thing that Archangel Jeremiel is letting me know, is that the possibilities are endless for you. And I feel a lot of joy in this project of yours. It feels very expansive, and it feels like you're really supported by a lot of guides, masters, teachers, ascended ones. Like, you really are inspired and connected to a really deep creativity. And that this is important because what we're seeing here is that you're being blessed right now. Archangel Jeremiel is applying a blessing for your goals. So I'm going to download this to your consciousness, to your higher self, so that your higher self disperses this to your consciousness and out into your energy field, so that you can expand this goal of yours of reaching out souls and people and touching hearts. So I am asking Archangel Jeremiel to apply this now for you. All you have to do is just ask that you receive, and this will be downloaded to your consciousness and energy system. But the goals are being blessed right now. It's basically a done deal for you. In regards to being successful, yes, I do see success. In terms of success, I'm being told to be cautious about what success means to you, to really go deep into what success means to you, because that's really what matters. Okay, so to not compare what others. But regardless, it's a success is part of the energy that I see here. But just remember not to get bogged down by watching others. The ego likes to do that. So be careful with that. Let me see if there's any other. Archangel Azrael is here also. Okay. Also, Archangel Azrael is letting me know that as you continue to read, write, not read, but write, but the people who read as well, there's going to be a lot of healing, just because there's a lot of release that's happening for you as you are writing. But just know that the energy, the reason why you're going to be successful, I'm being told by Archangel Azrael, is because what you're writing as a release is also going to basically transmute the energy for people as they're reading your books. Okay. Okay, so no other archangel is coming forth. I'm going to pull a card for you. Okay, so the card of awareness came up for you, Mary. You're very self-aware already. And just take this as confirmation to bring this into your awareness that you are on a good path, and it feels very expansive. When I tell you, I'm tapping into the energy, it feels very big. So just I'm bringing that to your awareness right now. That's the reason why the card of awareness came through, because you are already very self-aware, but again, sometimes we need a little bit of reminders, right, from others, that mirror, so that basically this is what it is for you. Okay. So that I'm complete, and we'll see the next person.
Beautiful. All
Thank
right,
you, Mary.
guys, be patient. Gracie, everyone be patient. I'm trying to catch up with everyone. I know it may not be in order, but I'm just trying to, get as much as I can. A lot of people love the reading. Thank you so much. How you guys like Chakra reading so far? It's amazing. All right, Jewelry. Next person, Jewelry 111. I would like to have a reading for my guys about my near future. I lost my best friend husband almost a year ago, and I feel so lost. Sorry to hear about that, Jewelry. But all right, let's tune in. We'll allow Chakra tune in and help you out.
Yes, Jewelry. I'm sorry to hear about your loss, and I'm tuning into your higher self right now. Calling upon your higher self. Are we connected? Okay, so any archangel that wants to come forth? Okay, yes. Archangel Haniel is here for you. Let's take a look and see what Archangel Haniel wants to share with you, okay? Okay, Jewelry, interesting. Right now, what I'm seeing for you is that you're going through, the reason why you're feeling lost right now, it's a combination, okay? There's a combination here between the grief that, of course, this is a natural human part of our journey. But there's also this other thing that's happening for you. So this loss for you really cracked open, okay? It cracked open basically a doorway for you, and this doorway of awakening, and that's what's happening for you right now. And I want you to really try to stay grounded as much as possible, because I can understand why it can feel a little overwhelming, because there's like all of this stuff that's just out there. So it's almost like you took the closet and took all the stuff out, and you're kind of like with all these things in the middle of the floor. You don't know what to do with it. So what Archangel Haniel is trying to really share here with you with this visual is to take one thing at a time, right? Just focus on one thing at a time, so that you can really start transforming each little bits and pieces of all of this, of the grief and also of the healing, because there's some healing also related to other things that are not related to the grief, but they're kind of they're kind of like playing with each other, right? So then you feel like it's all related to the same thing, but it's really not. And so just to take one thing at a time. So I'm gonna suggest to you to make a list of things that you're struggling with right now. Make a list and just take a moment just focus on one at a time. We're not in a race, okay? You're not in a race. Things will start getting better as you start addressing, as you start unfolding into healing each part of this. Each thing that you have on your list, then you'll start feeling better. Okay. Is there anything else Haniel wants to say? No. Anything? Any other archangel? Archangel Raphael, of course. Archangel Raphael is coming because he wants you to heal. So Archangel Raphael is the archangel of healing. It's also loving archangel of support when we're going through grief as well. So I'm also okay. So I'm gonna download healing to your home. Do you have any pets? Jewelry?
Please answer. As soon as
I know this is not related to the
my format is kind of slow, but sorry guys, that's the only form they have, But at least it's not bad. And we got Rojin even asked if you have YouTube channel, Kira. You got a fan already in here. My God, it's awesome.
You have dogs.
The dogs, okay?
Okay, Jewelry. So Archangel Raphael is right now at your home, applying healing for your doggies. Okay, there's some animal healing that needed to happen. They've been doing a lot of emotional support. It's important that you give them, if you know of any practitioner. I work also with animals too, but any practitioner that works with animals, Reiki or anything like that, it's good to do that. You could also practice. I wanna take this moment to empower you to practice prayer to ask Archangel Raphael to apply healing for your baby. Sometimes they get bogged down with the energies. They are very sensitive as well. So right now, Archangel Raphael is at your home applying healing for your babies. Okay, and I'm also seeing that you're in need to clear your space, to clear your home. So practice any sort of if you can get something to clear your home, you can go to a metaphysical shop and get yourself some sage or some ethically sourced Palo Santo, or even an incense of your preference, and just set that intention and ask Archangel Michael to come in and just really clear the space energetically for you. And I'm also going to recommend to you to create a grid of protection in your home, so that way the energy stays clear for you. Black tourmaline and selenite, 2 little pieces on each corner of your home. Basically, you're going to have 8 pieces. So each corner of your home, you put that grid, and that will keep. But you want to do that after you do the space clearing, okay? So the space clearing has to do also with the fact that your husband is also present. So it's because of the grief, right? Our loved ones tend to stay around because they want to try to support us in that through that grieving process. So you can kindly ask him to step away when you're ready, so that you can clear the space fully and really move on with the energy and with the grief. Okay. Is there anything else, Archangel Raphael, that you want to share with her? No? Any other archangel? No. I'm going to pull a card for you real quick, Jewelry. Okay, Jewelry, the card of journey came up for you. You are going through a spiritual journey right now, a spiritual awakening. So this whole experience for you, remember, it's a start of a journey. Take one step at a time, take one moment at a time, take one breath at a time. Again, we're not in a race, you know, and there's plenty of support around you. And of course, also, we're here. You know, I'm here to support you as well if you ever need any support. All right, so I am complete.
Thank you so much. Would you like to
Thank
take a
you.
water break, Jakara?
Yeah, thank you.
She's like
I'm
been
like-
rolling, like on fire, you know, and she got
I'm
so
on
much
fire.
information, got so much information for everyone here. So we're thankful for her presence here, for being here. And guys, do not forget, you know, you can also subscribe to her YouTube, you know, subscribe to my YouTube, and then make sure you click like and share, you know, just tell your friends about this channel. All right. So next person, Shanna MB, please go ahead and just paste your question real quick. Shannon L will be after. I just put the list there. There you go. Shannon MB. Okay. Jilly said, "You're amazing and definitely resonate with me. Love the advice." Actually, there's been several people saying that already. So, you know, Jikara, thank you for your gift. You know, you give a lot of information in a very short time. Shannon MD, if you're not put your question, Shannon L, please go ahead and post your question. That's kind of give you a little break, right, Chakara?
Yeah, it's all good.
Right?
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. So
both
grateful that
Shannon, there's
it's
two
resonating.
Shannon here. Both of you go ahead and post question, and yeah, be quick because we are dealing with time here. We're trying to, I know it's up to like an hour already, and usually we just kind of close within an hour, but Gretchen would be the last person. All right, Gracie, post question. Melinda, post question. Whoever posts first, get it first. And this is how we have to roll like this. Sorry, guys. And sorry if it's not in orders. It's very hard to kind of keep track, you know, with a lot of people putting in the chat at the same time. So, Melinda, Guardian, yep. Go ahead and post your question. Quick.
so glad that the readings are resonating with all of you. Grateful for that.
Yes. All right, Gracie got a question up first, so let's go with her. Would love any advice from my higher self. What are my gifts and blocks for Gracie?
Absolutely, Gracie. Connecting to your higher self right now. Give me a second. Gracie, higher self.
All right, you guys who just post question, it's gonna go in order as you post that question. So Gracie go first, Shannon lead next second, Shannon MB third, Guardian 55 next after Shannon MB.
Okay, we got Archangel Raziel here for you. Let's see what Archangel Raziel wants to share with you. Okay, so I'm seeing a message from Archangel Raziel. The specific word that Archangel Raziel is using is the word respect. So there's a lack of respect, a practice of respect that is happening, and it's not you towards others, it's others towards you. And so you're being called to really to set very strong boundaries. Sometimes you know, you let things slide, and that's okay. You know, we give people an opportunity, but it's also important that you really practice those boundaries. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and apply some healing for you right now to clear any conflicts. I feel there's conflicts right now happening in around you, so I'm just gonna go ahead and ask Archangel Raziel to apply the healing and to clear any conflicts in your relationships, all relationships regardless of what they are. Okay, and I'm gonna also ask Archangel Raziel to see if there's anything else, and we're gonna apply healing for misunderstandings as well, arguments and misunderstandings. So we're gonna apply some healing on that sense. So just remember to practice your boundaries. You deserve to be loved and respected, and to try to find win-win solutions with your loved ones. Okay, it's important that you go back to really recognizing that the love that you give to others, it's the same love that you deserve to receive, not only from others but also from yourself. Okay, so I'm receiving this message. Don't abandon yourself for the sake of others. Don't abandon yourself for the sake of others. So Archangel, so I'm going to see if there's any other Archangel that's coming forward for you. There's no other archangel coming forth for you right now. That's what they wanted to say. I'm going to pull a card for you real quick. Okay, so I'm getting the card of humor for you. So to bring humor into your daily life, maybe watching some funny movies will help with your with misunderstandings, or whenever there's misunderstandings in your relationships, to try to find a fun fact or a funny fact to try to laugh about it together. Again, we're not laughing for the sake of others, or nobody for the sake of you, but more so like laughing together and trying to find a joyful spot that you can share. Okay. And I am complete. Who is next?
Beautiful. Melinda, you're next lucky one. And thanks a lot, guys. Melinda, what do my guides want me to know about my marriage? Any guidance to why Tim isn't coming home?
Okay. So, Melinda, correct? Melinda,
Yes.
I'm connecting to your higher self.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are we connected to Melinda's higher self? Okay. Can you tell me? Archangel Jeremiel is coming for you. So let's take a look and see. Okay, so Archangel Jeremiel is saying here something about strengthening your relationship. So let me get some confirmation here. So need of strengthen. Okay, so I'm getting a message that so there's a need of strengthening your relationship here, and to seek help outside of both of you. Okay, when you seek help outside of both of you, somebody that's a third party that's neutral, that will help ground the and also will help strengthen your relationship, because you'll be able to see each other from a different perspective. Okay. I'm also going to ask Archangel Jeremiel to come forth and help remove resentment in your relationship. There's a lot of resentment that is the reason that it's the underlying cause, okay, of the issues. So I'm going to ask Archangel Jeremiel to come forward in your home and to help remove resentment in every single part of your home, as well in the heart of you and your husband. Okay, and to help you find that balance in there. Any other archangel that wants to come forth, please? Archangel Haniel is coming forward for you as well. To practice grace. So you're learning right now by learning. You're learning grace by these experiences. Okay. So sometimes, you know how we say, I want to be more graceful. I want to be able to practice grace. So then the universe brings us opportunities for us to express grace. And the opportunity is through sometimes challenges. So just remember that right now you're being taught how to practice grace, and how to, not only for yourself, but for those that you love. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, no other archangel wants to come forth for you right now. And I'm going to pull a card for you. So the card of reconciliation came up for you, okay? And the card of reconciliation is basically letting me know here that as long as you practice a loving action towards your husband, okay, and you open your heart, that you'll be able to find that reconciliation. But it's gonna be again, remember what I said about finding a third party, that seeking some help. Sometimes that's important, and that doesn't mean that there's any failure. It just means that you're doing what you can to keep your relationship flourishing, right? It's basically like adding water to a plant. So don't look at it as, seeking out help is a bad thing. So, but that will take you to reconciliation. That's a beautiful card. So I see good things coming forward. Just a little bit of work, okay? Just a little bit of work. That's all. Complete. Anybody else?
Yes. Hold on for a second. Channel lead LEIGH next. However, I want to make a little announcement. If you guys really love Cara, please contact her through EvolvMe. I have the email information how to contact her. under description of this video. So make sure you do contact her, because look at that. She gives so much information in just a very short time. My God, that's amazing. So let's continue to the next person, Shannon Lee. Shannon Lee, thank you. Chakra, thank you. Tina, how can we? Thank you so much for your donation. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you. What do my guides and archangels want me to know about my new job?
Okay. And this is Shannon Lee.
Yes, Shannon Lee.
Okay. Connecting to Shannon Lee's higher self. Give me 1 sec.
Mm-hmm.
Are we connected? Okay, so Archangel Raziel is coming forth for you. Okay, so in regards to your work, okay, Archangel Raziel is inviting you to connect to you're very intuitive, Shannon, okay, and to really work with those with that intuition. That intuition is going to really bring a lot of opportunities for you, and it's also going to help you excel in that place. So I'm also seeing here that you're being invited to work with your imagination. So using your creativity and bringing it forth in this place is going to really propel you forward in this place of business. I'm also seeing here that that there could be sometimes I'm hearing apprehension. There's apprehension sometimes for you, okay, and that apprehension sometimes comes out of nowhere and you don't understand why. This is because there's past lives involved with this. So I want to invite you to really go back into finding someone. I can help you with this as well, to clear past lives related in relationship to your career and your jobs. There's certain things that kind of just come to the foreground sometimes, and you just don't understand, and you've tried to kind of clear this, and then just keeps coming forward. And so, but you're gonna be okay. So just know that you're gonna be okay. It's important that you clear some of this stuff that's just bogging you down, that you don't need anymore. But that you're gonna be okay. Okay. So just know that once we do that clearing for you, then you'll be able to really propel and again. But in the meantime, definitely use your creativity and use your intuition. Creativity and intuition are a huge part of the of basically the asset, the value that you bring into this place. Okay, there's a lot of value in that. So don't dismiss it just because it comes easy for you. It doesn't come easy for everyone. So just know that adds a lot of value in this place. Okay, so is there anyone else that wants to come forth? I'm going to pull up a card for you, Shannon. So Shannon, the card of dignity came up for you, which is basically inviting you to really be proud of yourself, be proud of the unique expression of who you are on this planet. Just because it, sometimes in this world, things like creativity and intuition are not as celebrated. But just know that this is an amazing, amazing thing that is being celebrated every single day by your guides, by the archangels, by spirit, by God, by the universe. So just know that you're being celebrated all the time, and you're being basically encouraged to do that. So take pride in that, in the fact that these things that come easily for you are really gifts that you're meant to be expressing. So I am complete. You said there was one last person?
Actually, 3 more. That would be last. That's it. Shannon MB. Will I have fulfilling relationship that's lasting? And then we got Guardian, and then question that would be the last one we close.
Okay, so
I'm
Shannon.
a driver.
Okay, yeah, I know. I'm used to this. I used to do lives before, so I'm used to doing.
No wonder you're
readings.
so quick and so amazing. Yeah. All right, Shannon MB, are you ready? Will I have fulfilling relationships that lasting? All right.
Okay. So Shannon and B, I'm connecting to your higher self. Bear with me 1 minute. Shannon and B.
Thank
Okay.
you, Mary. Thank you, Mary Fong, for kindness. Thank you so much for your donation.
Shannon, I'm seeing that there's patterns. There's patterns that are showing up. Archangel Haniel came forth. Okay. No, was it Shannon?
Yes, Shannon and B.
Shannon and B. Okay. So there's patterns, okay, that show up for you, and you've been noticing these patterns. So it's time for you to start working through these patterns. There's a little bit of shadow work. What I mean by shadow work, I mean that going back into childhood experiences, what you observed in your childhood that happened around you. These things are things that we we absorb as children. We're basically like little sponges, right? So and this stays at the subconscious level in our minds. So then what happens is that we see the pattern, and we're like, well, how do I get rid of this? So there's a couple of things that I can suggest for you here, excuse me, is to do a little bit of inner child work, and also do a little bit of ancestral work to help you release all of these patterns, because these patterns are not all yours. Some of them are actually related to your ancestry, and things that basically happen all the time in the family. You know how they say it runs in the family, so they're basically like invisible loyalties that we have. So I am seeing here that you're being invited to really heal some of that. And and I know I talk about healing a lot, guys, but it is so important. A lot of the issues that are showing up in our lives, they're showing up because we're basically being invited to release all this stuff, so we can really ascend, so we can live a higher, basically on a higher vibration. So that's the reason why I'm basically inviting for healing. So releasing those old patterns. But again, these are ancestral patterns as well. So that's what Archangel Haniel is letting me know here. Is there anything else that Haniel wants to say here? Okay, let me see. Any other Archangel that wants to come forth? Okay, Archangel Metatron is here and wants to share with you something. So powerful, Archangel Metatron.
Wow,
the
that's the
keeper
first
of the
time we've
Akashic
had
Records. Yes. Archangel Metatron is here to really to help you with spiritual guidance. So I'm going to go ahead and ask Archangel Metatron to download to your higher self spiritual guidance and support. So to bring it down to your consciousness right now, just ask to receive it and be open, so that way this can be downloaded. I'm going to ask also Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael, please clear any. Yeah, I see. So please clear any energies, any noise, and allow Archangel Metatron to apply the spiritual guidance for her. Okay, so I'm being told that there's some work that needs to happen within the Akashic Records for you. So a little bit of clearing with the Akashic Records would actually help you very much with this pattern releasing. Because it's not only ancestral. So Haniel was saying ancestral, but Metatron is also coming and saying, hey, we also need to clear your Akashic Records. So feel free to contact me through the email that is on the description, and we can work on that for you. Okay. Let me see if there's any other Archangel that needs to come forth. No. Okay. So I'm going to pull a card for you. Okay, so I'm being guided to tell you about the sacred space that you need to create every day in your life. So you need to start creating the sacred space to get to know yourself. Okay, that's how you know where patterns. That's how you create self-awareness, and you start know the patterns in your life even further. So creating that sacred space in your home. It can be a corner of your home where you light a candle and you pray, but also it doesn't have to be necessarily an actual physical space. It could also be a sacred space within you. So just really going inside and closing your eyes and meditating, that could also be a sacred space. Another way that you can practice using a sacred space is to go into nature and find a place where you feel very nourished. And the reason why you're being invited to connect to a sacred space is because this is going to help you along the way as you release the patterns. So when we do healing, the healing is a dance that we do with the universe. The universe supports us with bringing others, healers or other people to help us and help us and support us in the healing. But then we also are part of that healing. We're it's a dance between you and spirit, between you and the universe. So creating that sacred space will activate that for you. Will activate that that communication, that beautiful space of connection into a little deeper into yourself and even beyond yourself. I am complete.
Beautiful. And quick announcement, guys, if you would like to Cara come back again, please, email me, let me know, post comment under this. I think everybody just love her already, and she's just amazing with information. I think I know Shannon and B personally, and you're right on. I'm like, wow, So just quick thing, Lisa is asking, like, how would you find out about the future events? Please subscribe to my YouTube. And I have so many events lining up right now. I'm not kidding, with different practitioners. It's exciting. Mediums and clairvoyant, tarot reader, and healers. Tomorrow, if you guys want healings, go to Cara, okay? So Guardian 555, you're next. How can I get my spiritual gift back?
Okay, Guardian 555, connected to your higher self. Give me a sec. Guardian 555. We connected? Yes. Who's coming forth? Okay, Metatron is here in the house. Okay. That's powerful. Let's take a look here. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now. There's some healing that has to happen in the Akashic Records for you as well, and there's some chakra cleansing that needs to happen. Can you tell me what number, what chakra? Okay, so definitely your third eye needs a little bit of healing and balancing. Is underactive at this moment. And then can you tell me, is there any other chakra? Okay, so I'm also seeing that your root chakra needs a little bit of healing. So the interesting thing about the root chakra, why is this important to connect to your gifts, is because if your root is not, if you're not grounded, then it's very hard for you to really for you to expand. You have to like really ground to be able to expand out. So both chakras need to be addressed. Is there any other chakra that needs to be applied? Okay, thank you, Archangel Metatron. Is there anything else that she needs at this moment, though, that you want me to share with her? Okay, and then also understand that there's so Archangel Metatron is basically downloading for you, and I'm going to ask to download this to your higher self and to bring it to your consciousness. Archangel Metatron is also indicating here that there's cause and effect, right? So understand that sometimes when we make certain decisions that are not for our highest good, that could potentially affect our chakra system. So just really be mindful about the people that you surround yourself with, and also I'm also hearing food or food things that can potentially block you from receiving. I'm hearing coffee. So coffee is also something that you want to decrease, or caffeine, anything with caffeine, coffee, anything with caffeine, decrease that. That also is affecting your connection. So so stay away from caffeinated, even teas. So I'm hearing even tea. Some teas that are caffeinated, stick with herbal. I'm hearing that. And so thank you, Archangel Metatron. Is there anyone else that wants to come forth? Okay, Archangel Jeremiel is coming forth for you. And let me take a look here. Okay. Another thing that is affecting you at this moment is so I'm hearing, so the heart chakra is also being affected, not as much as the root and the third eye, but the heart chakra is also being affected at this moment. There's a little bit of forgiveness that there's forgiving people in your life that is affecting also the energy flow in your energy field. So practicing forgiveness is important. Remember that when you practice forgiveness, you're not practicing it because you are letting people off the hook. You're basically letting yourself off the hook, right? So you don't want to carry that stuff inside, because that just affects you in the long run. and you don't want that. So I'm gonna pull a card for you. No other archangel wants to come forth.
And in the meantime, Gretchen, thank you so much for your kindness. Please have your question ready. You are the last one on this list. Wow, Chakra. And Jerry, please, you want to contact Chakra, please email EvolvMe. I have the email underneath this video on my YouTube video. So please contact EvolvMe in order to connect with Chakra. Okay, guys?
Okay, so I have here the card that I pulled for you is the card of elegance, but this card is about the lotus. Okay, the beauty of your essence is it's all in your energy, and I'm being guided to tell you to focus on your crown. And imagine this beautiful lotus just opening up, and focus on really opening up that beautiful crown so that you can receive and really reconnect. So that is the beauty of your essence, right? It's allowing that essence to come through, that of love and forgiveness and just unconditional love that you're basically part of all the time. You're surrounded by that, so really connecting to that. And I'm being told to tell you to connect to that. If you need help with rebalancing and clearing your records, you could also reach out to me through the email below. Okay, so I am complete. Anyone else? You said there's one
Gretchen
person.
is the last one. Gretchen, I hope you're here. Earlier, she mentioned about she would like to be inspired to have more energy. She has lost a lot. And
Gretchen. Okay.
Gretchen. So maybe you can give her a general reading because she has lost a lot. She hasn't posed a question yet, so not sure if she's still here. So maybe we can tune into her and.
Okay, yeah. Let me take a look at Gretchen. Mm-hmm. Connecting to Gretchen.
Gretchen Burton.
Thank you, Gretchen Burton. Thank you, Gretchen Burton. Thank you. We connected to her higher self. Yes, thank you. Any archangel that wants to come forth? Okay, Archangel Haniel is here, Gretchen, and we're gonna take a look and see what general guidance. Okay, so this is also really so releasing old patterns. Okay, so is this individual or is it individual or no? Okay, so Gretchen, I'm also so for you, I'm also seeing a little bit of ancestral work that needs to happen for you. You lost a lot, and I can see how much pain has been causing you. There's a lot of grief here that I sense, and I also sense this grief that you're basically sharing with your family tree. And so these, it's time to work with your ancestors so that you can be released from this grief, and to help heal the ancestors so that you can move forward and not connect to this deep grief. And I'm feeling it very strongly. Okay, so I'm also being told that we're all healers. We're all able to heal, but that you have the ability to heal yourself, and in a very unique way, and that you're being guided to really activate that within you. So that inkling that I feel that there's been an inkling for you to really try to heal, but also to seek alternative ways to learn even yourself on how to do that for yourself. So I am being told that yes, that is a yes, that is a big yes for you, that is a big, beautiful way to move forward, and that yes, that please do continue that path. I'm also being told that Archangel Jeremiel is here, and anything else that Archangel, no. So Archangel Jeremiel wants to come forth, nothing else from the other Archangel. So let's take a look here. Okay, so right now, something that's going to bring you a lot of healing, Archangel Jeremiel is saying that a little bit of a life review, just really going back and seeing all the things that you've been through. the good and the bad, and putting it all on a scale. Just seeing it from a very neutral perspective. If you may need to seek help to do this with somebody that you trust, or maybe even a therapist that could also help you move through these. That's also something that you can do. But that's going to be doing the life review. It's really going to help you move through this grief. Okay. Also, another thing that Archangel Jeremiel is letting me know is that sometimes it's a little hard to, sometimes we have a hard time understanding others' point of views, and others don't understand our point of views, and then there's no communication, or the communication is kind of broken because there's no sense of trying to put ourselves in another person's shoes. So try to practice that, and also seek that from others by asking them to put themselves in your shoes. So kind of connecting to that will help with your relationships as well. Anything else, Archangel Jeremiel? Any other archangel that wants to come forth? No, I'm pulling a card for you. Healing. You're really in need of healing at this moment. So just know that you are guided. You are divinely guided in this journey of healing. So just follow your intuition, seek the support in the places that you feel are going to be the best for you at the moment, and just trust that this process of healing is going to take one step at a time, and it's going to be a powerful transformation for you. But right now, you're really being guided strongly to practice to seek healing into your life. Okay, so I am complete.
Thank you so much, Gretchen. I hope that helps. And I know several people were asking how to contact Cara. Guys, here you go. I got information. info@evolvme.com. So it's info@evolvme.com. You're going to connect with Cara and get more extensive consultant or even healing from her, and connecting with your angels, through her. She's very good at that because she works with the angels. So how good is that? You guys can connect with her. And I hope everyone enjoyed this. I know we went a little longer than we expected, even though we're trying to get everyone's read, and we would like to appreciate Cara a lot, because I know she's probably tired right now. Did so many reading for an hour and a half, but how amazing she is, right, guys? I mean, thank you, Cara. I know you must.
Thank
be
you.
Ooh,
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
What an information you brought on, because I know some of these people on here, and I'm like, my God, she just hit right on the nail. Amazing. And that's why they were asking how to connect with you. Thank you, Gretchen, very much. Yes. Yes, thank you, 21st Century. And he had put the email already. So if any one of you want to connect with her, support her, please do so. Even write the testimonials to that email for her would be nice too. I really appreciate everyone for joining this channel. Cara will come back. We'll make announcement later on. And of course, remember to go and subscribe, and don't forget to hit notification, because it will notify you. Because sometimes when this thing gets going, it's kind of hard for me to post announcement on every location as well. And that way you don't miss anything at all. Come back tomorrow. There's another 2 practitioners and going to be doing some amazing work for EvolvMe. They are practitioners from EvolvMe. And I heard from the CEO that every single practitioner, amazing, just like Cara. Right, guys? So thank you so much, Cara. You're lovely. Thank you for you and your angels, your higher self, for bringing forward all this information to inspire, everyone here. I would like to thank you, everyone, and thank you to those 2 who, very kind today. And guys, until the next video tomorrow at 4 o'clock, come on back and tell everyone. I think it has to do with a lot of powerful healing as well. All right. And remember, Cara does a lot of healing as well. She does that a lot. So go to her. You feel connected with her. All right. Yes, Mary Fawn says she's superb. I know Mary Fawn. So when you talk about her, I'm like, oh my God, that's incredible. Yes. Thank you, Mary, for your support. Guys, come back tomorrow, 4 p.m. And there's a starseed next Tuesday. That's amazing too. Find out about your starseed origin. Not only that she's going to talk about a different star system. All right, going to be some question and answer as well. And boy, every weekend there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. I mean, I'm just so excited. And yes, Moonstruck said Chakra is amazing. Of course, I agree with that too. I mean, this is amazing. Chakra, thank you, thank you, thank you. So happy
Thank
for your
you.
person to be here. Hey guys, have a good night. Thank you so much. Well, could be good morning if you're somewhere else, or good afternoon. All right, guys, take care and ciao. Thank you very much,
Bye.
Mary. Yes, I love doing this. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.